Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Vikram. In this class, we'll try to understand continuous statement in C. In our previous class, we have covered about break statement. So all these are jump statements. Break statement has already been covered in our previous video. If you haven't watched those videos, please watch that video and come back here. And every video in our channel is going to be a part of entire course or a playlist. Our suggestion is to follow the entire course so that you can have better understanding of the concepts. And the link for the playlist is provided in the description below. Now coming to this class, we'll try to understand the second jump statement, which is called as continuous statement. So the continuous statement transfers control just before the end of the loop's body. So in the break statement, whenever a break statement is executed in the loop, so we are going to come out of the loop. So where the control will get transferred. For example, if assume that in the place of continue there is a break statement and the loop is getting executed. So here the while loop is getting executed. Whenever this break is getting executed, the control will be transferred to the end of the loop. This is the end of the loop. Here the control will get transferred and the later statements of the program will get executed. So that is the use of break statement. What is the use of continuous statement? So what the continuous statement will do is, in this program we are using this continuous statement. The continuous statement transfers control just before the end of the loop body. So continue, that control, whenever this continue is getting executed, the control will get transferred here and this loop will again iterate. Whereas in break, the control will be transferred here. So here the control will get transferred. So the next lines of code will get executed. Using the break, we are going to come out of the loop. Using the continue, we are going to transfer the control of the program. Whenever the continue gets executed, we are going to transfer the control of the program just before the end of the loop. So here we are going to transfer and again the loop will continue. So that is the meaning of continuous statement. So after the execution of the continuous statement, the remaining statements within the loop will not be executed. Okay, so and again the loop will continue, and in that loop, based upon the condition, we can continue or we can execute all the statements, or we can just execute the continuous statement. Let's try to understand the use of continuous statement by using this program. So what this program is doing is, it is going to add non-zero integers. So we are asking the user to give 5 non-zero integers. So what does that mean is, for example, if the user has given, so here we are using this scanf, the value of n is equal to 5. So the user has to provide 5 values, and those values should be non-zero. If any zero, if the input given by the user is 0, then that value has to be discarded. Means the count should not be incremented to 5. That 0 should not be counted as an integer in the sum. So let's try to understand. For example, 10 is provided, and after that he has provided 5, and after that he has provided a 0, and after that he has provided 6 plus 4, and this 0 should not be counted. So he has given 5 numbers. Are we done with these 5 numbers? So all these, so what the program is going to do is, this value of 0 should not be counted. Only the non-zero values are to be counted. If the 0 appears as the input given by the user, so that 0 has to be discarded. The number of numbers given should not be incremented. So we are saying that the user has to give 5 numbers. Okay, so the 5 numbers ought to be provided. If in between he has given the third number as 0, so this number should not be counted. Only 2 numbers has been provided, so that count should not be incremented. Okay, so here we have taken 2 variables, n is equal to 0, and this is the number of numbers that needs to be given. Okay, and Next is sum is equal to 0, sum is equal to 0. Here n less than 5. So this loop is going to iterate for 5 times, means 5 numbers are to be provided. So here scanf %d ampersand I. So I forgot the value of I within the integers. So here the value given by the user will be considered here. For example, the first value is 10. Okay, so 10 will be taken. If I is equal to 0, is the value of I is equal to 0? No, 10 is not equal to 0. So we are going to come out of it and we are going to sum the value. Sum is equal to sum plus I. This is not 1. Okay, sum, what is the initial value of sum? It is 0. Sum plus is equal to, it is an assignment operator, compound assignment operator. Here the operator is sum is equal to sum plus I. What is the value of I? 10. What is the initial value of sum? It is 0. 0 plus 10 is equal to 10. So the new value is 10. Again, in the next scanf, so n will get incremented. So now the value of n is equal to, initial is 0, now the value of n is equal to 1. Okay, so now again the value will get incremented. Scanf ampersand I. So here he has given, so I value he has given it as 5. Next value is given, is 5 is equal to 0? No, it is not equal to 0. So we can execute we can increment these values. Sum is equal to sum plus I. What is the value of sum now? Previously it is 10. 10 plus 5, the new value of sum is equal to 15. So the sum new value is equal to 15. Okay, so again n value will get incremented. So n value will be 2. Again the iteration has to be done. While n less than 5, is n less than 2 less than 5? Yes, 2 is less than 5. So we are going to come in and we are going to scan a value. Now the user has provided the value as 0. Now the user has provided the value as 0. Is the value of I is equal to 0? Yes, the value of I is equal to 0. So what we have to do? We are going to come into this loop and we are going to execute this continue. So whenever the 0 is there, that 0 should not be counted in the number of values that are being entered by the user. So these two lines should not be executed. So whenever the continue statements gets executed, we are going to come to the end of the loop. These two lines will not get executed. We are going to come here and again the loop will get incremented. What is the value of n? Does this value change? No, it remains the same. 2 less than 5, is it true? Yes, it is true. Scanf, now he has given 6. Sorry, he has given 6 as the input. Okay, the sum is equal to 15 plus 6, which is going to be 21. Sum is done and n will get incremented. What is the value of n now? 3. Similarly, the next value is 4. Okay, so when 4 less than 5, is it true? Yes, it is true. So again the values will get done. So 5 values are provided, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 values are given by the end user. Now this while loop will not get executed. 5 less than 5, there this statement will become false. This value will not get executed. We are going to come out of this while loop and the remaining part of the program will get executed. So that is the difference between that is the importance of continue statements. Whenever the program requires such kind of whenever the program has such kind of requirements, like 0 should not be counted, so if your program is having such kind of requirement, then we can use that continue. And the point that you have to understand is the difference between break and continue. Break is going to end the execution of the loop. Continue, we are going to just go to the last line of the loop. So here we are going to go and again the loop will iterate. The remaining part after the continue execution will be left there itself and we are going to execute the loop again. So that is the use of continue. Hope you got the clarity on this concept. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. And if you have any doubts regarding this concept, please post your doubt in the comment section below. And if you feel that this video is helpful to you, please give us a like symbol and please share this video with your friends so that they will also get benefited. Thanks for watching.